Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I've got a new sketchbook. Honestly, me saying I have a new sketchbook has no significance anymore. But I have a new sketchbook. This one is like the perfect kind with no spiral binding. I tried to construct these myself. Also, I'm saying this as though this is the first sketchbook I'm actually using since this one, the one that I made, that I finished and did a sketchbook tour for. That's kind of false. In case I kind of gave anyone that impression that that's not the case. I may or may not have started 5 different sketchbooks and left all of them in the middle, like a smart artist. You know, you get a new sketchbook, you've got to get started. Who finishes their old sketchbook before using a new one, right? So 5 different sketchbooks, each of them only have like 50% or less of the pages used. But who cares about those? I'm going to turn all my attention to this nice one big emphasis on big because it is much bigger than my other books, sketchbook. Anyway, my idea for this is basically like creating like the same. My original idea was to create the same painting across both pages, kind of just make it one big painting, then replicate that on the back. There's these books that I see, not sketchbooks, but normal reading books that have like the front page and the back page kind of the same to make it look like it's wrapped in it or something. I'm not sure how to explain it, but then I gave up on that idea because I had limited time and I was kind of getting the idea of doing the same painting twice was boring. Also, don't question what I'm doing on the screen. This sketchbook's cover had a really interesting texture that I was just exploring. Let's leave it at that. Makes more sense there. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to paint. I was jumping between, do I do something cartoony? Do I add like a collage? What do I do? So then after a lot of Pinterest searching, unsplash.com searching, Pexel searching, I finally decided I wanted to go with the palm tree theme. And then I was being fancy and I wanted to use my new paper knife that I got for my birthday too, along with a sketchbook. I really wanted to use those and be fancy and try to get my tape the right size, which is why I included that annoying footage that you didn't really have to see. Anyway, the first painting that I'm making is basically a replica of one that I made a while ago, but that one was obviously not as good as this one and it was smaller. It's basically kind of a person standing on the ground looking up in between palm trees, so kind of just seeing palm trees going up but from the ground level. I think that makes sense. So basically what you would see is like a flat sky and the trees going up. I mean, duh. The one that I made last time was like a book, almost like a bookmark, a bit thicker than a bookmark, but almost like a bookmark. I was at that time running out of white paint, so my sky color was really off. Honestly, it didn't look that great. This one looked way better. Also, I had limited time, and I think I already said that. Did I say that? I did have limited time. I had 1.5 days to film this. That may seem like a lot, but it wasn't really. Which is why I ended up having to record in the night as well, and then the lighting went off, so I'm sorry for the bad lighting. Yeah. I spent too much time on these trunks, honestly. That wasn't even required. Pretty much pointless. But, you know, sometimes I put in useless detail that is absolutely not required. Just a heads up, next week's video of mine is has something to do with milk boxes. I'm experimenting with them, so if you're interested at all, make sure to check out next week's video. This week I kind of took it slightly easy before I kind of dive into bigger things. Number one, because I had less time. I've already said that. I need to stop saying that. But also because why else? Summer break is starting. Yay, finally, after a very long term and a very online techie, really. Honestly, Zoom is now my worst nemesis. Unless I'm Zooming with friends, that's a different thing. But Zoom for online classes is just no, not anymore. I'm done with it. Completely done with it. These palm trees, the leaves came out a bit spikier than I would have liked originally, but honestly, I'm not going to pick on tiny things. It's fine. I'm sorry about the lighting. Everything just seems so dark, but there was nothing I could do. Also managed to ruin a perfectly good shirt in this process. Just another one of them just adds to my collection. It's very difficult to find a single shirt of mine that has no paint on it. I think we're almost done here. Just had to adjust a few things. This is a very beginner level painting, so it's easy. You can easily do it. It doesn't require a very advanced skill set. Honestly, it just needs the right brushes. I used like 3 different brushes. There was basically a big flat brush for the sky, the blue part. The same round brush, about a size 6 or 8, can be used for the clouds and the tree trunks. And then one thin brush for like size 1 or 0, or maybe like 3 might even do, for the leaves. And that's about it. And honestly, it's 4 colors: blue, white, brown, and green. You have those 4 colors you can manage. With white, you can create so many different values that honestly, you can just have like the 3 primary colors, white and black, and you can make pretty much any painting in existence. Once you took the tape off, it looked way better. And also looks a lot better in the sunlight. A picture of that will be up on my Instagram, because I think I accidentally sped the video up a bit too much, so you guys didn't get to see the final product. And honestly, at this point, I don't have the time to fix it, because I'm really happy that I've actually been able to get a video out every single Sunday since October 12th. Like, I got through midterm exams, I got through final exams, and I managed to get a video out every week. Honestly, I lost I forgot what I was saying. I started speaking with some point in mind, and then I forgot. It'll come back to me eventually. This painting, obviously, as you can probably tell, is a sunset. It's different than the sunsets I usually do, because in this case, I didn't go for the normal background gradient that I would and then made the clouds on top of that. I just went straight in with the clouds. Those are clouds, if you, for some reason, didn't know. Also, the silhouette I made slightly different. I added more colors instead of just making it the flat black that I usually do. Some of these colors, I'm not even sure where they even came from, but they just did. I really found the sky really interesting, the color scheme. I don't think I've done this color scheme intentionally before. Unintentionally, yes, I did, because I ran out of this purple color that I was trying to use. And literally my first Instagram post ever, on October 13th, I believe so, if I remember correctly. And that was the last time I made this color scheme, which is like 2 years ago, which is a lot. I need to do this color scheme more often. So as I said, I was going with a palm tree theme for these 2 pages. And this is also kind of like a perspective piece. I was playing with perspective here a lot. I was about to say perspection, which isn't a word. But you know, at this point, playing with perspective is honestly fun, unless it's with people. I've said it before, drawing people is slightly tricky. Trying to play with different perspectives for human beings is tricky. I can't say I've tried it like properly, but it's tricky. Honestly, comment down below and tell me which piece you liked more once you see the proper thing, because right now I'm just trying to make a label. I wanted to make it like add a label saying this sketchbook belongs to, and then like that. Then the Harry Potter in me thought of the Tom Riddle's diary and how it said this diary is the property of Tom Marvel or Riddle or something like that. So I actually ended up writing that. I wrote my initials and then I wrote Tom Marvel or Riddle because I just had to. Then there's some indecisiveness of where it should go, And then my footage got sped up, so you guys didn't actually see it. I'm sorry for that, but the picture's up on my Instagram. The link is in the description below. I hope you guys really liked this video.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bye!